two parts. First is حفظ الألفاظ, memorizing terms, memorizing nouns, memorizing vocabulary. You collect vocabulary, you build your word bank. Then part two is al-qawanin, the rules that govern those words. But what do most people do? They walk into Arabic and they start with the actual qawanin, the actual principles, the actual rules, as if that is the whole language. So they spend months on grammar terms and they still can speak. And I've seen people who have graduated from known marakis, known centers in Egypt that are known for being grammar heavy. And at the end of it, they still cannot speak or maintain a regular conversation. They can do a lot of breaking sentences in a paper, but they cannot speak. So what happens is that their heart breaks because it feels like nothing is moving, and that's when they quit. The correct path is build vocabulary and use it first. Then let grammar come in as a tool that organizes and sharpens what you already have. And that leads me to quote number 2 to prove this thing that I'm saying, and that further explains what Al-Imam Ibn Sida, Al-Imam in the Arabic language, said. And this quote is from the book of Ibn Khaldun, who is known as a historian and a sociologist in the Muslim world. And even those who are not Muslim that are in this field, they have used this book, Al-Muqaddimah, or Tarikh Khaldun, or Tarikh Ibn Khaldun, sorry, as a reference for history and different periods of history and so on. And the whole book, it talks about how dynasties grow and what is the common thing that happens with dynasties. They grow with asabiyya, they grow with, staying together and nationalism and feeling like you from that country. Then once they are up and they have luxuries, they fall because of it, just like it happened to Al-Andalus, just like it happened to most of the dynasties. And this is why he is a great historian and a great sociologist, because he's able to understand from a social aspect what happens for a dynasty, for an empire to grow and then collapse. And obviously he was a scholar in the Arabic language as well, and very strong in the Arabic language. In his book he says, اعلم أن اللغة في المتعارف هي عبارة المتكلم عن مقصوده، وتلك العبارة فعل لساني ناشئ عن القصد لإفادة الكلام، فلا بد أن تصير ملكة متقررة في العضو الفاعل لها وهو اللسان، وهو في كل أمة بحسب اصطلاحاتهم، وكانت الملكة الحاصلة للعرب من ذلك أحسن الملكات وأوضحها إبانة عن المقاصد، لدلالة غير الكلمات فيها على كثير من المعاني، مثل الحركات التي تعين الفاعل من المفعول من المجرور. So this is actually so interesting, which I would love to just make a video on this. But what we are trying to focus on right now is what Al-Imam Ibn Khaldun here, the great historian, mentioned about the Arabic language. He says that language is the expression of the speaker about what he intends, right? So